All right, here we have an athlete. She is a catcher for softball, and we are starting the workout with stabilization. This is day 1. She's starting with her stretches with the foam roller. Right now she is stretching her TFL IT band. Now she's gonna go into the piriformis, stretch that a little bit, and basically have your athlete start with whatever muscles that are sore or tender, sensitive, whatever they need. Then she'll go into the hamstrings, and again, you want to take your time with stretching these out. We're just going to kind of go through them. You want to go through it for about 30 seconds each, and then we'll have her jump up and do some static stretches, starting with the kneeling hip flexor stretch. And again, you want to hold it for 30 seconds. We're just going to hold it for just a few seconds. Good. Good, opening up. Good, and then moving on to the posterior shoulder stretch. And again, you want to do both sides, but we're going to do the one for now. So where you're laying down, stretching your shoulder. Good, and do both sides. Then she'll jump up and do her calf stretches. Okay, so you just want them to warm up, stretch everything out before you're getting into a workout. Sometimes you can have your athlete jump up on a treadmill, warm up, and then get into your workout. So for our workout, we're gonna go right into core. We're gonna do the 2-leg floor bridge. Just gonna lay down. And we're gonna have her do just a few reps, but you want your athletes to go through 2 sets of 15 reps at a 4-2-1 tempo. Good, up, hold 2, down 4, up 1, hold 2, down 4, good. And then 60-second rest after each set. Then she'll go into the floor bridge with knee extension. Good, and about 15 for each leg. Then you would have them do a 60-second rest between sets. And then the single leg med ball lift with a chop. So she'll jump up. Good, grab the medicine ball. Now she's doing the single leg med ball lift and chop, and you want to do it the 4-2-1 tempo. Good, down 4, up 1, hold 2, down 4, good. And then she'd do the other side. All right, now we're going to be moving on to plyometrics. We're going to have her jump into squat jumps with stabilization. And with these, again, 2 sets, 6 repetitions, and she's going to hold the landing for 3 seconds. Good. Good, and then just jump as high as you can, be explosive, and then after a set, you'll rest for 60 seconds, do 2 sets of those. Good. All right, now we're going to move into speed, agility, quickness, and we're going to start with agility. We'll have her do 4 different combinations on the agility ladder, starting with the 2 ins, yep. Good, and we'll just have her do 1 of each right now. But again, for these, you want to do 2 sets down and back, length of the ladder, and then a 60-second rest between each set. And again, I'll just have her go down, but you want your athlete again to do 2 sets down and back. Good, and then the last one, perfect. Good, and then we'll be going into resistance training next. Good, starting with the total body step up balance to overhead press. So she's gonna grab her dumbbells. And for these, for resistance, you wanna do 2 sets of 15 reps. Good, so step up, get your knee up higher, good, yep. And then overhead press. Good, balance. Good, and she wants to hold that balance. Perfect. So again, 2 sets, 15 reps at 55% intensity. The tempo for this is 4-2-1, like that we've done. And then you want to do 30-second rest between each set. Good, and then moving on to the chest press with the ball. All right. Good, the dumbbell chest press, 4-2-1. So down 4, up 1, hold 2. Good. 30 seconds rest between each. And then again, she'd be doing 15 reps, but we're just gonna do a few. And then now she'll move on to a standing dumbbell shoulder press. Good, yep, and she's doing it at the 4-2-1 tempo. Good, then she'll move on to lateral raise with the dumbbells. Good, perfect, and she's breathing through it, 4-2-1, and again, 55% intensity. And then we'll have her move on to the last one, which I like to call skull crushers, but we'll go tricep extension on the ball. Good, and then she's gonna wanna keep her elbows as still as she can, going back, feeling that in her triceps there. Good, and again, last 2 sets, 15 reps, and then a 30-second rest between each set at the 4-2-1 tempo. And that is a workout for day 1 of stabilization for our softball catcher. We're having our athlete end her workout with stretching, just to cool down. All right, here we have our softball catcher, starting with her warm-up. She's doing some foam roll stretches. We're starting with the TFL IT band, and then we'll have her go into the thoracic spine with the foam roller. And just, again, have your athlete work on muscles that are tender, sore, anything that they've been working on in the past. And this is our maximal strength video for our final project here with Madison Whiting. And then she's gonna go into quads and hamstrings. You can do whichever one first. Good, because a lot of our workouts recently had to do with our legs, so she wants to get her legs really good and warmed up. Good, and then quads. And you want to just do 1 set, and today we're actually going to have her do each one for 60 seconds. And we've done 30 seconds in the past. You really want to take the time today. I mean, you would have your athlete take the time, but we're just going to go through them. And then she's going to jump up and do some lat stretches with the ball. Perfect, yep, like that. Just gonna stretch her lats. And then she'll be going into active stretching next. And for these, you want to do 1 set and 8 reps, and she'll hold her active stretches for 2 seconds. So go ahead and jump up and start with the standing adductor stretch. Good, and for this you want to do 8 reps of the standing adductor stretch on each side. So then she'll go to the other side. Good, and she'd do 8. And then we're going to do the kneeling so as stretch. Good, and again, you want to do it holding 2 seconds, 8 reps. Alright, and then we'll jump up and do the ball. Oh, did we already do the lat stretch? Yes, we did. Okay. Didn't we do that lat stretch? Okay, so we don't need that. Oh yes, ball crunch with rotation. Good, and this one you want to do 2 sets of 10 reps at a 1-1-1 tempo. So she's just going to go 1, 1, 1, perfect. Yep, 1, 1 tempo. And then straight arm ball crunch with rotation. We're going to switch to that. Again, 2 sets, 10 reps, and 15-second break between each. And then we'll have her jump up and do the single leg squat touchdown. And this is also 2 sets, 10 reps at a 1-1-1 tempo. Good, and then you want to do 10 on each leg, and then we'll move on. So now we're going to jump into plyometrics. So for this, she'll be doing 3 sets of 8 reps of squat jumps. So we'll have her good, jumping up, keeping her knees out, staying in her heels. Good. So 8 reps of those and 60 seconds break between sets. Then she'll go to power steps. So we'll have her just go to, we don't have a box jump here, so we'll just have to use the steps. And she's gonna just power up as high as she can. Good, same thing, 3 sets of 8 reps. We'll have her do 8 of each leg. Good. Good, use those arms to power up. Good, all right. And then we'll move on to the speed ladder, getting into our sack training. We'll have her just go ahead and start doing 6 different combinations. And you want your athlete to do 2 sets, 4 reps of each one. We're just gonna have her go each way once for now. But again, 2 sets, 4 reps, the whole ladder, 60 seconds between sets. Good, and she's just going through doing different ones. Good. Good, and go and do a sideways one. I don't know if you did, yeah. Good, good, and she did 6. And then we'll get into the T drill, which we'll take outside. Now we have the athlete out here doing the T drill. You want your athlete to do 3 sets as fast as they can with a 60-second break between sets. And go. So sprint 10 yards, side shuffle 5 yards, karaoke, good, side shuffle another 5 yards back, ending with a back pedal. And again, you want your athlete to do 3 sets as explosive as possible. And go. Good, and again, you want your athlete to take a 60-second rest between. We're just gonna have her go through it. Perfect, good. And now we're doing some resistance training. She's starting with a step up to overhead press. And for this one, you want your athletes to do 3 sets of 5 reps at 85% intensity, so pretty intense. And she's gonna do it as fast as can be controlled. There you go, good. And 3-minute rest between each set. All right, and then we'll just have her go into a side lunge, so come on down. So we'll do a side lunge to overhead press. Good, out. Good. And again, 3 sets, 5 reps, 85% intensity of the 1 rep. And then we'll go into deadlift with a shrug and calf raise. Good, keeping that back straight, hips forward. Good. Shrug and calf raise. Good, and again, 3-minute rest between each set. And then that closes our workout for today. So we'll have her just set the dumbbells down, and then we will finish with stretching as a cool down. And sometimes I like to have them do a little jog to stretch, to cool down. And that is our maximal strength workout. We're starting our power training workout with a dynamic stretch. So we have our athletes starting with knee hugs, and you want them to go about 10 to 15 yards and do 2 sets. So down and back about 15 yards, but we'll just have her go there for now. Good, really feeling the stretch in her hamstrings. Then she'll come back doing butt kickers. Good, and then we'll have her go into high knees. Good, getting those knees as high as she can to warm up. And then she'll go into the quad stretch. Holding that leg, feeling that stretch in the quadricep. Good, and again, for this dynamic stretch, you want to do 2 sets, so down and back of about 15 yards. And then we'll have her do a straight leg march. Just from there is good. Good, touching the opposite leg. Really feeling that stretch in her hamstrings. Good, and then from there, just come back. We'll have you do the lunge with rotation. And we do this with the medicine ball, which we don't have right now. Good, and then we'll have her do Russian twists, so she'll sit down. And get her feet up and touch. We'll finish the dynamic stretch with a Russian twist. Good, hitting each side 10 times each. Good, you're feeling your core, using those muscles to go from side to side. Good, all right, jump up. And we're gonna get straight into our workout. We're doing some SAC training, speed, agility, quickness. We're gonna actually start with the agility ladder doing 3 different combinations. And she's gonna start with the alley shuffle. Good, and you want your athlete to do down and back of about 3 reps. Good, but we'll just have her go down for now. And then she'll come back doing the zigzag. Good, zigzag drill, and again you want them to do about three down and backs. Good, and the last combination, 2 in and out, so standing sideways, double in, double out. Yep, there we go. Good, and we'll have her do that as the last combination. It's all right. Good, and you want them to do, again, 3 times down and back. And then you want to do 1 minute of work, 3 minutes of rest between each set. All right, now we're going to get into the 5-10-5 drill. So go ahead and start in the middle cone. And these cones are 5 yards apart. Starting in the middle, she's going to run to the end, sprint back. Good, use that outside foot. Good, and then end in the middle. So 5-10-5. You want to have your athletes do 2 sets of those, 3 reps. We're just going to have her do the 1. And then we'll have her get into the T drill. Good, and the T drill, and again, you want them to do 2 sets, 3 reps, and this one is 10 yards apart. Ready, go. She's going to sprint, side shuffle. Good, karaoke. Good, side shuffle, back pedal. All the way to the first cone. Good. Good. And then we will end our speed training with push-up sprints. So she'll start down and on go, she'll jump up and sprint to the cone, jog back, and go. Good, and again, 15 yards, 3 reps. Want to be as explosive as possible. Work 1 minute, rest 3 minutes. Now we're getting into our resistance training portion of the workout, and we're going to start with supersets. We're going to be doing supersets today, starting with the barbell lunge. Go ahead, and she's going to do 4 reps of the strength exercises, and then she'll be doing 8 reps of the power exercises. And for the strength, she'll be doing 85%, and the power 10% of body weight, with 2-minute rests in between. And then she'll get into the power, which is the lunge jumps. Good, and again, 8 of those, and we have your athlete do 3 sets of all of these. And then she'll get into the Romanian deadlift with the bar for the strength, and again, 4 strength, 8 power. So she would do 4 of those, and then go ahead and set it down, grab a dumbbell, as our kettlebell swings, but we don't have one of those, so we'll use a dumbbell. And then 8 of those, 10% of body weight, 2-minute, again, 2-minute break between sets. Good, and then we'll get into the last superset, which is with the bar. We'll do the chest press, and then 4 of those. And again, we would have her do more weight, but we're just gonna have her start with that. Good, and then again, 85% of your 1 RM is what you would want your athlete to do. Good, and then she'll jump up and do chest throws with a medicine ball. We don't have a medicine ball right now, so we'll use a basketball. And then she would just powerfully throw it. Good. And get that power from the chest. Good. Sorry, we don't have an extra person to catch it right now. Good. And then that's how we're going to end our resistance training. And again, 3 sets of all those, 4 strength, 8 power, and then have her end with a cool down. And she's going to just do stretches, some static stretching, and holding each static stretch, whatever that may be, for about 30 seconds. And that is our power training workout.